Hello and welcome back. Alright, so this is Excel review number 6. We're doing multiple worksheets today. And this is the review that started on page 381 and continues on page 382. And that's where we are right now. Because in previous videos we started with step 1 and made it all the way through step 17, almost, kind of, sort of. In step 16 I was supposed to include column 11 in my subtotal, in my totals. So I'm going to select these and see if we can't extend that. There we go. Much nicer. The other thing that this one doesn't do is it doesn't say anything to row 12. And I don't know where that is or why not, but I'm going to add it in because I want to. And the other thing that it doesn't specify, if it did, I missed it, was the formatting. So I'm going to select everybody and do the comma formatting with no decimal points. Then I'm going to go around the edges and I'm going to do the accounting format with no decimal points. So now this one looks like the others. And then I'm really going to move on to step 18. And step 18, I can't emphasize this enough. If you have not saved Urban Center's workbook now, please do so before you do anything else. I'm going to do it again. I know I mentioned it at the end of the previous video, but it's worth mentioning several times. Save your work, because if you go on to step 18 with broken links and you haven't saved your work, things aren't going to work out for you. Okay, so in step 18 it says, in the new Urban workbook, break the links. So we go to the File tab, on the Info command on the left hand side, navigation. Down at the bottom right corner where it says Edit Links to Files, bottom right corner, it's just above where it says Show All Properties. We're going to choose that. I'm going to select, using my Shift key, all 4 links and choose to break the links. I get a warning message and I said, nope, really, break the links, and then close the dialog box. Okay, now hold on here. It says save this workbook as new UC audited. Okay, so click on it now. Save as new UC audited 2018, and please add your last name. Okay, this is going to be one of the files you turn in. It's going to be a little different than the previous ones. And click Save. Now I'm going to go back and it says, notice that the formula has been replaced with a value in your cells. Okay, so now we can be tourists. Notice that all these cells, all they have is values in them. Well, except for that one. That one has a function in it. So if I do a Control tilde, there you go. That's what I expect. Step number 19, create headers and footers for the summary. Okay, now we're at the point where we're making pretty, and that's good. The tension's off, folks. Create headers and footers for the summary worksheet. That's most easily done. Down here in the bottom right hand corner near the status bar, you just change it to the page layout instead of normal layout, and you get to see where you can do headers and footers. We're going to display the name of the workbook and the name of the worksheet on separate lines in the right section of the header. All right, so this is the right section of the header, and I'm going to insert the file name. I press enter, and the sheet name, and I press enter. Okay. Then we're going to display your name and the date on separate lines in the right section of the footer. So we're going to use the go to footer command. And you're going to type your name. You type your name. I'll type mine. Okay. And the date. Add the date. Current date. Boop. Then we're going to save the UC Audited 2018 with your last name file. All right. Please go to the, once you press the accept or enter key, we can go to header. Go back to normal view. Click on there and then go ahead and go to normal view and click on file and save your work. And then the directions say in step 19 the last thing is to close it. So we'll do file and close. Okay, step number 20, use the Midland MI workbook to create an Excel template with a file name Midland MI template. Okay, so depending upon what your instructions are on the day you get your assignment, this could go a couple of ways. I'm going to do it one way at this time. I'm going to click on File and Save. Then I'm going to click on File and Save As. And I'm going to change this from an Excel workbook to a template. And we're going to change this to an Excel template. There's my list. It's a long list, I admit. There's a lot of items you could choose from. But this is going to be an Excel template. And notice it has Midland MI. Now I want you to notice that Microsoft Excel, in its infinite wisdom, has decided to move your save point from wherever you thought you were going to leave your file to the Documents Custom Office Templates. I just want you to be aware that that's where templates go under normal circumstances, and you're going to need to know that when you upload your files at the end of class. Click Save. Step number 21, create a new workbook based on the template that you just created, and then save it as Midland MI 2018. Okay, so we have Midland MI already, and I suppose that's fiscal year 2017. That's the only thing that's open now. So we're going to click on File and New and Personal. And there's your Midland MI. It's probably this one. That's probably the one I created today. All right. So we've created a template. And we're going to save the workbook as Midland MI 2018. Okay, click on File, Save As. Make sure you put it where you expect to find your documents later. All right, in my documents under EBI and Excel, Midland MI 2018. You might need your last name here. And choose Save. In the documentation worksheet, make sure you have your name. And date. In the summary worksheet, enter 2018 as the fiscal year. Then go to quarter one worksheet and tell the computer everything's worth 500. Probably want to fill without formatting. And go to quarter two and it's 1,000. And in quarter 3, let's do another 1,000. And in quarter 4, they're also 1,000. Why are we making them all 1,000? Well, the reason is that because we want to make sure that this thing is easy to fix in case there's a problem. Let's look at the summary. All right, so that's 18,000 plus 18,000 plus 18,000 plus 9,000. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 times 9 is 63. There's my 63,000. Okay, so that's what the Midland 2018 workbook should look like when you're done. And I hope you learned a lot in this series because it was full. They're very long videos, a little longer than I normally do, but before you go anywhere, please make sure that you look for your office templates. Make sure you turn that in if you are asked to do so. Save your work, close your files, save your work, close your files, and I hope you have a wonderful day.